Hi guys, welcome to Glowstream TV. I am so excited to bring you a special presentation highlighting a 100% woman-owned business founded by Jacqueline Lara. She is the CEO of Mpact PR. It's a socially conscious boutique PR firm that's all about shining a light on brands that want to go out and do good in the world. Jacqueline, welcome to Glowstream TV. I understand that entrepreneurship runs in your family.
Yeah, so I'm Ugandan American, and as you said, entrepreneurship is in my DNA. So my grandmother, in 1965, they moved to Nakilabi. And at that time, my grandmother had been taking some hairstyling classes where she was learning how to kind of make waves and curls in hair. And the home that they moved into, there was a carriage house in the back that my grandmother converted into a hair salon. And, you know, she bought a kerosene stove, curling irons, straightening combs, put mirrors on both sides of the wall, had a wash chair, and she would make her hair products as well. A lot of times she would just kind of study all the ingredients, go to a pharmacy and buy them, melt them down, put them into a mold and use those products when she would do hair. And, got a lot of steady clientele through word of mouth. And because the type of curls that she created would last for about a week, a steady stream of clients would come back weekly. And so just from having, the everyday woman who was coming to get their hair done. She also had, the prime minister's wife who would come get their hair done on the weekend. And my mom remembers the fanfare of seeing, the Rolls Royce pull up and people would say, oh, Machala Nalima, they're getting their hair done from, by Machala Nalima. And, it was just kind of a sight to see, but she really developed a following. People would sometimes just buy her products. And she did that for about 10 years. And after she was able to use the money from styling hair to buy a house, that then she converted into a rental property. And so entrepreneurial ventures was something that, as long as I've, known my grandma, it's always been in her. And it's just something that she always did.
So you started Mpact PR in 2010, and then you took a break to go work for a larger firm. And now in 2021, you're coming back to your entrepreneurial roots. Tell me a little bit about that journey and why you decided to come back to being a business owner.
For about the past 3 years, I had worked for a startup PR firm that's within the social justice space. And right before 2021, our company collectively decided that it was kind of time to transition and close. And that presented an opportunity for me to bring over some of the existing clients to Mpact PR. It, initially hadn't been my first thought, but again, when there were certain partners I wanted to continue working with and they wanted to continue working with me, and I realized, hey, I have this company, I still have my LLC, I have the website, the logo, all these things that were set in place from when I had initially launched in 2010. And so it was quite easier than I thought to relaunch Mpact PR. So as of February 1st, 2021, Mpact PR relaunched and I'm back in business.
And one of the beauties of being an entrepreneur is being able to work with people who you want to work with. You have that choice. So can you tell me a little bit about your current clients?
I'm currently working with Abigail Disney and her entity Fork Films, and really working to promote the podcast that she launched. It's called All Ears with Abigail Disney, and really pushing forth a lot of her ideas and concepts about what it will take to decrease wealth inequality in the U.S. And she's kind of really a rabble rouser who goes against corporations and the ways that money can be distributed, and what can be done to really decrease the wealth inequality that exists right now. And I'm also working with the National Association for Design Professionals, AIGA. And really they have a new ED, and it's really great. We're working on ways to the design industry has been known kind of as a insular, good old boys network, but really there's so much creativity that exists with diverse communities around the world. And so really looking at creative programming and ways to democratize the industry and really making sure that, Black, brown, disabled, underserved, queer designers can really enter the field and have the resources and tools and access and network to be able to put their best work forth.
Tell me about your business mantra and some words to live by as you build your business.
It's really important to work with people that you're truly passionate about. So don't attract what you don't want. And then I'll say that a few months ago, I was really touched by something that producer Stephanie Elaine said. I heard her speak at a Level Forward virtual event. And for folks who might not be familiar with her, she is a producer who's produced kind of Dear White People and other projects. But in 2020, she produced the Oscars and co-produced the Oscars. And this was the very first time in its 92-year history that an African-American woman did such a thing. And in terms of listening to her, initially I thought like, wow, that would be I'd be so fearful or anxious about doing such a big, producing a live show. But it was amazing hearing her speak because she said she didn't have any anxiety at all because she was guided and driven by joy, collaboration, and impact. And that's something that's stuck with me because, with whoever I'm collaborating with, or working the colleagues that I'm working with, if we focus and center on joy, collaboration, and impact, you can really do the work and really make a difference. You can be your best self when you follow those principles. So that's something that is really, really kind of inspiring me this time around. And it's something that I think about from the people that I work with, the collaborators and my clients, joy, collaboration, and impact.
To have your product, service, or business featured as one of the Glow brands, contact us at info@glowstreamtv.com. And don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to our social media channels at Glowstream TV.